I lead the research group on human trafficking, smuggling and exploitation. The core focus here and what brings a lot of very different work together is on applied research drawing across a range of different disciplines. So that includes things like more traditional engineers, computer scientists, statisticians, people from public health, law, geography, psychology, and other social sciences. And my work so far is focused primarily on human trafficking, child sexual exploitation, and a variety of forms of labour market abuse. So human trafficking isn't your sort of average crime that's a sort of simple one-off event. Instead, it's better understood as a complex process crime that's distributed across different actors, different places, different points in time, different activities. So the first project that we're looking at looks at human trafficking very much from that perspective, trying to understand more about the social networks involved, about the spatial distribution of trafficking-related events, and about its evolution over time. The second project that I'm co-leading at the moment, which is with my colleague Chris Posh, is about trying to understand labour market abuses, so sort of work-based harms, breaches of labour laws experienced by people in the UK who are in precarious or insecure work. And that's a project to establish the scale of these abuses and their nature, so how they're experienced, what the impacts are, and what the implications are to, try and help make work a better place for everyone. The areas I work in are often highly politicised, highly sensationalised. There's a lot of confusion, myths and misinformation, and there's often a lack of high quality empirical evidence. So a key part of my work and our work with the research group has been about trying to build a stronger empirical evidence base to help inform policy and practice and public understandings in this space. I think it's more and more important if you're a researcher to have integrity and bravery and be prepared to stand up on the topics that you work on if you're aware that there's really obvious distortions. Ultimately you do this type of research because you care about the issues involved. It's so important to think ahead of time about the potential for unintended consequences or foreseeable but ignored harms in interventions. So again, this is something we see over and over again in the anti-trafficking field, where interventions end up hurting marginalised communities. So, really important to think critically about potential agendas involved, but also, who's being overlooked and what are the harms that might ensue.